Hi everyone! Today we're going to talk about the research approaches and the differences between hard and soft sciences. This is Mamaika and you're watching Research Simplified. Let us begin this discussion with a very simple description of what approach is. In life, there are a variety of means or ways for us to perform a certain task. For example, if the task is to go to a specific destination, then you may either ride a bicycle, or ride a tricycle, or use a jeepney, or a bus, or a train to get to that particular destination. Another example is memorizing a specific piece. There are also a lot of approaches or a lot of ways for us to memorize that particular piece. There are some people who need a really quiet, like a very quiet place for them to memorize effectively. There are also those who record their own voices and listen to themselves repeatedly to help themselves memorize. And there are also those people who draw, say, illustrations or sometimes doodles related to the piece that they're memorizing to help themselves. You see, the goals are the same. It's either to get to a particular destination or to memorize a particular piece. But there are a lot of approaches that we may use to perform our task. Now, when it comes to research approaches, things do not really work that way. For example, you want to get to a specific destination. The only way for you to get there is by riding a bicycle. You cannot use your car won't work. Probably the road is not sufficient for a car, so all you have to use, the only thing that you can use is really a bicycle. That is how it goes in research. There is like this assigned or specific approach that you have to use for every kind of research. And that is why it is very easy to understand. Since they're already assigned, you just really have to follow this particular approach for a certain type of research. Let's begin with the scientific or positive approach. This approach is specifically designed for quantitative research. Having said that, obviously it deals with empirical data and not on personal feelings or emotions or perceptions of the respondents. It also allows control over variables, and of course, its data must be expressed using numbers or quantitatively. Lastly, in data collection, it uses survey questionnaires or observational checklists. Again, the scientific or positive approach is used if you are writing a quantitative research. The second type of approach is the naturalistic approach. Now, this one is specifically designed for qualitative research. It may be referred to as the people-oriented approach because it focuses mainly on people's perceptions, viewpoints, feelings, and emotions. Here, we unravel people's social relations and their lifestyle and their culture, beliefs, and practices. Of course, since it is for qualitative research, then it expresses its data using words or visuals and not numbers. Again, we use the naturalistic approach if we are writing a qualitative research. The last type of approach is the triangulation or mixed method. Now, this particular approach is used if you are writing a mixture of qualitative and quantitative research. That is, it allows you to combine research designs and data collection and data analysis procedures. What is good about this approach is that it strengthens the validity and reliability of your study. Since you are using both approaches, then you also enhance the accuracy of your results. And lastly, it gives us the opportunity to view a specific research in different perspectives. Again, the triangulation or mixed method is used if you are writing a combination of qualitative and quantitative research. Again, don't use your car if the road is not sufficient for it, meaning to say if you can only use a bicycle to get to a specific destination, then use a bicycle. In research, if you are going to write a qualitative research, then use the naturalistic approach. If you're going to write a quantitative research, then use the scientific or positive approach. And if you're going to write a mixed method research, then use the triangulation approach. Easy, right? At this point, allow me to explain to you the differences between hard and soft sciences. Examples of hard sciences are biology, chemistry, physics, astronomy, and earth science. Examples of soft sciences are sociology, psychology, political science, economics, anthropology, and history. From those examples, isn't it obvious that the hard sciences are being studied under quantitative research and the soft sciences are being studied under the qualitative research? Therefore, in studying hard sciences, we use numbers, we test theories, we look for cause and effect relationships or any other relationships, and we use statistical analysis and generalizations. Here, the goal is to study natural, data-driven phenomena. On the other hand, when it comes to the soft sciences, we use words instead of numbers in explaining our data. Our goal is to develop a theory, to understand the human mind, and it is analyzed using the thematic analysis or based on the researcher's interpretation. Here, the goal is to study human behavior in a scientific manner. Everyone, it's very simple. If you're going to write a quantitative research, then you're definitely going to study about the hard sciences and you're going to use the scientific or positive approach. On the other hand, if you're going to write a qualitative research, then you're going to use the naturalistic approach and you're definitely going to study about the soft sciences. Now, if you're going to mix these two, then you're going to use the triangulation method. That's it for our lesson for today. They're very simple, right? These are just terms, some basic knowledge that you have to learn as a researcher. This has been Mamaika. Thank you and God bless.